everybody. Welcome back to Second Wind. My name is Nick Alandra, creative director of Second Wind, joined by JM8. And today, we are checking out Dragon Age the Veilguard for the very first time. I haven't played it at all yet. Jay, you haven't played it at all yet either, have you?
No, we ain't touched it. This is fresh eyes for both of us. I'm excited. I've seen some things about this game. It could be great. It could be shite. Let's have a look, shall we?
Do let me know how audio is, and as a reminder, we should be on Twitch now. Well, we are on Twitch, we know that. We're switching off of Restream, our multi-stream tool, to Caster, because Restream has been causing us so many problems lately. So,
Yeah,
maybe some teething problems and adjusting things, but if everything, Jay is loud versus me.
Oh my god, I can do some gain on my end. Just give me a sec. Should be a little bit better now.
I don't know how you're loud compared to me. You sound fine to me.
Yeah,
But, okay.
Keep a day says Jay, make your character look. Nick, make your character look like Jay. I mean, generic
be...
white man isn't exciting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that up to interpretation?
Smart.
I mean, yeah, give me those big ass ears, the receding hairline. I believe.
The Dreadwolf.
Ooh, we had a dono beast marsh with the $2. Says LOL. I hope everyone had a happy Halloween. Yeah, it was good. It was real good. It was spooky, and played a little bit of Dead by Daylight, and actually had fun, which was the truest horror of all.
Just sit there and teach you how to play.
Yeah, and I hate that had to basically happen, but she showed me the ropes, showed me what I needed, and I had fun. It was good. But it sucks that, like, I guess it's like MOBAs. You need someone to show you the ropes, and I hate that that's a thing. But you know, it is.
I think I still prefer the Texas Chainsaw game over it.
Even if that means our world has to burn.
Gameplay wise, I agree.
I bet Jess in chat just like wants to take a knife to my throat for that.
I think I agree. I just like I think there's more variety in killers.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the survivor gameplay of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I prefer the killer gameplay of Dead by Daylight.
I usually play Dragon Age as like a very generic dude. I thought about maybe playing this one on the Kunari.
Yeah, look cool.
I'll do it for this because I'm gonna play this on my PlayStation. So I don't really. I'm gonna make it look weird for Jay. Oh no, the pronouns. Oh no.
Little Lionhead Rabbit has just subbed at tier 1 for the second month in a row. You should make Susan, says Little Lionhead Rabbit. Well, we're going to be having the re-release of SideQuest coming soon. So all Adventurers Now fans, if you have not seen the original SideQuest, where I participate with my character Susan Shearfist, you'll be able to see that. Is it this week, Nick? Is it the first episode?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, there we go.
Yeah. I'm good.
We got a couple more donos coming in while you're making your character. We got Lux Plays with $5 Canadian. It said, played a few hours. The game's much better than I expected and feel like a natural evolution after Inquisition. And just before we get to the next dono, Lord Roberta said, hello, Nick and Jay. Oh, no, wait, I'm reading the wrong one. From Old Hunter, says, Nick and Jay, what's your experience and feelings towards the previous Dragon Age games? What's your experience with Dragon Age, Nick?
I've played all of them. The first one I really played through and completed was Inquisition. But then last year, yeah, I think it was last year, I went back and played the first two games, and I ended up really liking them a lot.
Yeah, I guess kind of similar, but less of a further exploration than you. First one I properly played, I think it was Dragon Age 2, but didn't really get into it much. Then I played Inquisition and platinumed it on PS4, but then just haven't found the time to go back. I find the older games a little bit clunky.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is like. I have a small criticism from just the trailers I've seen of this, which is like, I think the visuals look more generic and like this purpley bright colors. I don't know, it just looks a little bit more generic to me, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like in motion and in gameplay, because from the trailers I was just like, the visuals weren't really selling me. But that's not why I played Dragon Age, right? It's for the characters, it's for, you know, the combat and stuff like that. So hopefully that stuff will blow my tits clean off. Sussy Guru 2000 gives €5 and says, "What's the origin of showing someone the ropes? Is it a BDSM thing or a nautical thing?" I guess a nautical thing, because showing someone how to tie a ship down, I believe, teaching someone how to do something quite complex. What is the etymology of that? That's interesting.
Am I still quiet, chat, or is it just because I was kind of mumbling to myself?
You're louder on my end. You sound crisp as fuck to me, dude.
Yeah. Bumped up my gain a little bit. I forgot I turned it down for Don't Breathe yesterday, or Don't Scream yesterday, so that I could not. Every time I touched my desk, it was killing me. So.
Oh wow.
Capital of the Tevinter Imperium.
That's pretty.
But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert.
Yeah. Like, I've never been like super invested in the world of Dragon Age. I just, you know, I'm kind of a sucker for really any big fantasy epic thing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not like ingrained in the lore of it or anything like that, I would say.
Me neither. Like, I platinumed Inquisition. I could not tell you a single plot point of that game.
Yeah,
I can't remember what happened.
Also,
it just left my brain.
It's also a weird franchise because every game is so different.
Yeah.
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Like, what's in chat? What's everyone's favorite Dragon Age game, and why? Because of the gameplay? Because of the romance? Because of the ogres?
I'm not leaving until I know where she
Do love me a good ogre.
Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Yeah, I'm somebody that's I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want more tactics and all that in Dragon Age, but I'm fine with it being more of like a action adventure game. Because I definitely, at least Origins,
Not enough gold in the world.
I don't mind like the pause and play combat, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
I wonder how many dragons we'll see in this game.
Dumat Plaza.
I wonder if we will finally discover the age of the dragon.
Plaza.
246?
Thanks.
Ouch. It's good. You know, it's one thing being headbutt by a human,
Your friend
but you just got headbutt by a dude with horns at the top of his head.
I heard. That's why
Gotta
you're
leave him
my
up.
second in command. Although, for the record,
Lucky D says more of a Mass Effect junkie. I've never played any of the Mass Effect games, which is I know is a bit of a gaming sin.
it got us Nev's location. Come on. Harding will be worried. All right. Break's over.
Dexter says it's also a bit weird that the side characters carry more of the game's personality than the main character. That has always been the case in Dragon Age. That's like the case in like every BioWare game.
If she says she's got a lead on
Commander Shepard isn't like... I don't know. I like him as a character, but I don't think he's all that interesting.
Yeah, I think that's... So, okay, well, here's the common excuse. Is that by design, so you can kind of instill your...
Yeah, I think
You'll
they,
want
you know,
and-
they want it to be your story. But that, I mean, like every RPG, I think suffers from that, unless it's like The Witcher,
Yeah.
which are predefined character. I think any game where you have to like make a character and it's instilling your RPG choices into it, there's no way for that main character to be like that interesting.
Yes.
Too many options.
Endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Man, this game is gorgeous already.
didn't do anything.
It is pretty.
I like the personally. I like the stylized art style of the characters and stuff.
Because of the bar. Word
I think I need to see more of it.
We've got to help her.
Yeah, unless you're gonna do Naughty Dog style level people, I'd rather it be stylized a little bit.
Oh crap.
Beast Marsh with a $5, thank you, and says Origins is the best. 2 was rushed. Pablum, though it gave us Varric. Inquisition was overstuffed and had serious pacing and tone issues, but better than 2. What the fuck ams they? Flaming jumpy boys.
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping
Oh,
through the
they
cracks.
truly do be jumping. And
Yeah.
flaming. Holy shit.
When the veil comes down completely, then the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
But I feel like I've seen this before. Was there like a gameplay reveal? that
Yeah,
was
they showed the opening of the game for the gameplay
Yeah.
reveal.
So, okay, that creature that just busted up
Yeah.
was probably one of the most generic looking things I've ever seen. It was like,
I mean, none of the Dragon Age characters or monsters or anything are that creative, to be honest.
that's, I mean, that's my problem.
I mean, Dragon Age in general is pretty generic.
Yeah.
You all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out
I'm
here.
not sure
And a lot of
if when I'm
demons.
trying to just move
Haven't
forward
seen
at
this
normal
many come
speed, is
through
the
the
controller
veil in
causing that?
years.
The game seems like it wants an Xbox input instead of PlayStation.
And what about you two?
Oh, you think there's like is there a little bit of input lag or something?
No, not input lag. Just I'm not sure if it's like registering because it thinks it's using an Xbox controller.
Have you got
Oh, I see, okay.
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Then a Tory got to her first. We grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised.
And yeah, I didn't spend a whole lot of time customizing the characters because I know people want to get into the gameplay.
But their timing
Oh yeah, 100%. I also wanna get into the gameplay, see what's going on.
Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge. This is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Party of 3 bow users now. Well, I'm a
Holy bows.
rogue. I forgot what I selected.
Yeah, what did you select?
I think
Your
I
character
think I did the
just
rogue.
screamed rogue.
Demons,
Big fuck off dude with horns.
here they come.
When I used to play Guild Wars 2 with my friends, I was like super into the lore of Guild Wars 2, so I would always make my classes like a race that would be lore specific or like something that goes well with it. But my friend used to actively try and pick the most like batshit thing just to piss me off. So like a rogue or like a thief in Guild Wars 2, sneaky, teleporting, stealth attacks, stuff like that.
Cut you
So
off
my
for
friend
1
would make
second so I
their
can go grab
character.
my Xbox controller.
Yeah, no worries. My friend would make their character a Norn, which are gigantic bear people. And he's like, oh yeah, Norn, rogue, or thief. I'm like, Tauren rogue, Tyrell, yeah. Like, oh god, man, it hurts me. But it became a little in-joke every time we made new characters. I loved it. Oh,
Register. Uh-oh. Controller disconnected.
oh fuck, Claire.
Steam's gonna do that thing. I know it.
Yeah, most likely.
Where if you disconnect the controller, then it's like, oh, you clearly don't want to use it. Let me go to Steam real quick. Support your Xbox controller. Yeah, I'm using it. Oh no, enable Steam input. That's weird. Okay, there we go. There we go. for some reason Steam input wasn't activated. Combat feels good.
Good. Let's get to do my
Yeah, are you stabbing and punching?
Yeah.
two all right?
That's a lot of fucking rats.
You haven't played a Plague Tale.
That is true.
There's a lot more rats in that.
Shit.
I think that's Dumont Plaza.
I have a friend who's like terrified of rats. And
Is there
like,
still static fungus?
Solus tears
I
down
don't
the veil. Doesn't that destroy
see anybody else saying it yet.
static like sound?
Yeah, it might have been when I plugged in the controller. Oh, my phone.
Yeah, I think I heard something initially, but there's nothing there anymore. On my end, anyway. Fungus Finder says might be gone, so. And Card972, thank you so much. Just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Nilo, Jeet Kunlo, I am the I Man, Killmeister, and Monkey Desi all got tier 1 subs. Let's fucking go. Big ups the tier 1 sub massive, as they say.
More intruders!
Avenge our fallen brethren!
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day.
It's really encouraging, just like every dumb, stupid thing I say, I just hear like Jess next to me, like snickering at the stupidity of what I'm saying. It's encouraging.
Guess we're sliding down.
Kevin says everyone hates rats. Now, do they?
Everyone's
I think you're either averse to rats or you like rats.
Yeah, there's some people that have rats as pets because they're weird.
Rats make really good pets. They're intelligent. And apparently like cuddled. That's sweet.
Okay, I like how that ability wheel works. So a lot of times with ability wheels, you have to like RB, like you'll hold RB and then you'll have to click the button like this. You just move your cursor to it, and then when it does it on its own.
Oh, and you don't have to like then click again like to
Yeah.
confirm.
And you don't have to worry about
Less-
like assigning keybinds, well, controller
Less
binds.
interaction costs. Let's fucking go. UI team on point. Kevin says everyone hates wild rats. Yeah, I mean, I'll dig that.
Max will not leave me alone until I give him a fry.
This is a good. I'm starting to come around. This game looks good.
Nev.
I wish the enemy designs were less generic, but
Yeah,
the
it's
actual
early.
character models, they're stunning.
They thought the same thing.
Yeah.
You say it's early, like they'll actively become less generic as.
Well, I
the
don't know.
game
I don't
goes.
know.
My daddy wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Jumbly Wobbly said it's not blowing his tits off, but it looks okay so far.
Local expert.
Yeah. We're not in tits off territory
What
yet.
is it? What is a game that would blow your tits off anymore? Because it's Squadron 42. That gameplay demo looks
Yeah.
incredible if it ever arrives.
Squadron 42 would blow my tits off. As a man who has put like $250, oh no, more like if it's in dollars, more like 350.
Prepared for a rest.
$350 into that game. I would like that to come out at some point. That'd be great.
You're sweet.
I'm gonna play the shit out of it in 2056.
Why didn't Bioware keep Hawk as the main
I
character?
haven't seen Solus in person.
Well, he
but I
wasn't the
did
main
find
character in
hints or
Inquisition
magic,
either.
Similar to what you get in Elven Ruins.
So, Dragon Age
I
nerds,
traced it to a building
I'll see you in
Our
chat.
Lady of Victory.
Yeah.
narratively, is this a continuation of
Yeah.
like Inquisition story? Or
Yeah, this is like basically a sequel.
Gets any worse.
ooh,
Worse.
cool. I'm glad I remember nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to YouTube and watch a recap of the lore.
I also
Yeah,
told
watch
you
a
he was an
25-minute video of
Elven
someone
God.
droning about the lore.
Whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city.
Welcome to Dragon Age.
Let's go.
This is the story of Inquisition. I'll put captions on them here, honestly. I'll read it like a book.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself,
Direct sequel about 8 to 10 years later. Yeah, it's interesting how all of the characters look like they haven't aged.
so we catch him while he's doing his
Or maybe they have. I haven't seen the side by side.
I do agree on the Quinari design looking not great. Like they just look like humans with horns. It's boring.
as opposed to
They,
like,
they look like
how would you change it? Like have
scary
some
ass
more
bulls
stuff
in
on
the all the other
forehead.
Dragon Age games.
That does sound cooler.
That's the building.
Scary ass bull.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
I think the main thing I'm excited about this game is that it's not open world. Like it's just knows what it is, and it's very like there's
Oh,
there's
that-
exploration areas, but it's all if you did play the other Dragon Age games, right?
Yeah, I've played them. I just haven't like completed them.
Yeah, so they're almost level based, but with open areas to explore. That's what this is.
That sells me so much more on
Yeah.
this game.
Pretty much, yeah, when I started reading reviews of it, like, I got excited because a lot of people were comparing it to the structure of Mass Effect 2. And I thought it was BioWare at its peak.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
Saucy Guru 2000 gives €5.
Yeah. Okay. And we should come back to the same exact page. That's crazy. Yeah, it's OBS's problem that's going on. Yeah. I don't know what the deal is with that. What? No, I'm still getting red bars on this. Just full drop frames. That's all it's doing is dropping frames. Oh, I've got green. Okay. Well, looks like it. Yeah, looks like it's coming through smooth now. I had it set to U.S. Central because that's where I am. But I'm guessing maybe their caster's server went down. Yeah. So I think that might have solved it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go to OBS to do that. Start virtual camera. All right, so we've got full bars. What did I change? I think the data server for caster in U.S. Central went down, so I had to switch it to U.S. East, which is weird. So I'm gonna bump us back to looking good. And then I gotta fix the screen on there. There we go. Oh shit. It's gonna change back. Hold on, I know it's broken. I have to. Oh yeah, it's because OBS reset everything. There you go. Yeah. So they heard nothing.
Hello,
you said.
everyone.
Now they can hear you, and now Dragon Age.
Oh, I missed you guys. I was saying how much I love you and I miss you, and I was fucking muted. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? John Blee's like, Jay's either muted or fucking about. Fair assumption. I'm either doing one of those things. I'm always fucking about. Perma fuck about.
Okay, one more thing to fix, and then we are all set.
Hello, Evil Engine. Good to see you. Hello, everyone in chat. I've missed you guys.
Okay, there we go.
Fucking love this
Jeez.
community. Thanks for your patience. My God.
Yes.
It was a server issue. It's literally not a hardware issue or internet
Yep.
issue on Nick's end. Just the servers in Central just fucked up. There's nothing we could have done about that, and that is a weird thing to assume. All good. We're back. Time to play the game.
That's the first time I've ever had to change like a data server for that.
I've never had to do that in all of my years of
Neither have I.
streaming.
That's why I didn't know what was going on, because I usually know how to fix a data leak. Or I know
Exactly,
how to
right?
fix a leak or frame rate or whatever going down. But
Yeah, plug it with a cork.
Hideout.
just one of those things you gotta just change things until it works.
He's been here. Some of this looks ancient. Solus has been around long.
Just one of those things that you just have to change it until it works. Yeah. You know, it's weird when you lose something.
Chumley says it was the
and you-
wokeness.
Damn.
I mean, if the other server wasn't awake, so that's on them.
Broken chains.
Hubert says, "Is the game good? How are you finding the combat so far, Nick?"
Slavery.
Or have you not
Um,
experienced enough to give a take?
Yeah, I don't
Just
think I've
yet.
experienced enough just yet. I mean,
Ooh.
we're only like 10 minutes into the game.
No sign of
That's a
Solus.
completely fair point.
Just a big
I retract
glowing
my
window
question.
or mirror
I'll ask it again later.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Alright, so everything should be smooth for the viewer now, including audio, including whatever else.
Smooth on my end, mate. Smooth as fuck.
I did go back to
Locked.
try play Dragon Age Inquisition again
Let's look
because
around.
Oh, yeah?
I just wanted to see if I
Solus used a lot of power.
would get anything out of the story or anything, but
Solus.
I gotta say, like, the opening hours of that game are very boring.
Oh yes. Isn't it legendarily like the PC port is garbage?
On the other side.
Correct me if I'm wrong, team.
I'm not sure. I didn't play it on PC. Console boy for these.
Oh my god. Nick's like, I own an Xbox to play Dragon Age.
Oh yeah, did I tell you I ended up pre-ordering the PS5 Pro?
No, you didn't, and now you're gonna try and justify it.
Tax write-off.
It's called, They're elven.
Yeah, fair.
Very old.
I mean, as someone who bought an extremely expensive computer yesterday, yes. Did I tell you, Nick? I had to refund my laptop.
Oh no.
Yeah, because it just couldn't handle. It could like play 5K gaming, but if I opened OBS, it like
Yeah.
the call was just you know what everything that happened
Did you
yesterday
get,
in the
did you get a
stream.
desktop?
Power involved.
Yeah, we just went and refunded it and got a desktop the same day.
I
and
figured
this desktop
you were
is a
gonna.
beast.
Yeah, I figured you were gonna regret a laptop pretty quick.
Tremors are getting worse.
Yeah,
just
it
too-
would be
too
fine if
hard
I
to
was
do
just
work on.
editing and stuff, but the streaming just can't. It's just too much. So
Yes, we did go over super
be fine.
chats, but Bookworm yours might have gotten read when we were chopping up.
oh, okay,
you
yeah,
read
yeah.
it.
Let me have a look. Bookworm, apologies. We did read it, but it may have got lost in the source. Bookworm776 gives $5 dues and saying my biggest problem so far is that the characters look like plastic molds with the where the background is more realistic. The combination is really off to me. Yeah, I think I remember saying I agree. It's a weird juxtaposition and not in a good way, but it's not like egregious, but it still gets to me.
Feel like those tremors are getting worse.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't bother me because it's all fantasy. So
Oh yeah, shoot it in the face. Yes. Oh, he's got 2 health bars.
yeah, some of them have different types of shield that you gotta use different attacks to take down.
All right. Okay. Oh, hooded floaty man appeared. Kill it.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals.
Hello, Garg. How you doing, gorgeous?
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Look at those headshots. You can tell he plays Pierces.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to stream Call of Duty on the Twitch channel at some point because I'm almost prestiged in that already.
Damn, you've been enjoying the multiplayer.
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
first time since 2019 that I've like really latched onto a Call of Duty multiplayer.
That actually excites me as someone who played a lot of Call of Duty multiplayer in my ute. Yeah, that excites me.
That is something we were talking about, Chad, is doing just more streams on Twitch than we do on YouTube, just so that we can, you know, Jesse and Jess want to play Dead by Daylight. It kind of makes more sense to do something like that over on Twitch, just, you know, instead of having it as an event stream over here.
More spare the moment. Hey, we got people about. Let's do a stream.
Yeah.
So like, you know, we can play more casually, and also you guys can come hang out with us in a more casual setting rather than the, you know, launch day streams and stuff like that. I'm totally down for it. As someone who has more time now, I'm here visiting in the States. You know, it's gonna have a lot more time to play more casually in the evenings because I will be awake rather than asleep like an English boy.
Brandon Sun says, "Can't you dual stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time?" Guess what? That's what we're doing right this second. But we're talking about we don't want to overload the channel. I mean, we have a lot of streams on this channel already. We don't want to overload it with more. You know, just does our audience on this channel really care about Call of Duty streams? Probably not. So we don't want to fill up their feed with something like that. But over on Twitch, you know, doesn't really bother anybody. Just tells them we're popping online.
Okay, super keen.
Ow.
Daily Hello Kitty online streams from me. 6 AM till 10 PM.
Oh, you know what? One of the most exciting things about this game for me is, I bet you won't be able to guess what it is.
The romancing sex scenes.
No, that's Marta's thing.
Okay.
Mine's more sophisticated.
Okay.
How do demons this large get through the veil?
Pray tell.
The composers for the game are Hans Zimmer and Lauren Bacall.
Hans Zimmer did the soundtrack for this.
Yep.
Damn.
Did you know he did the soundtrack for Call of Duty, like some of the Call of Duties too?
Everyone all right?
He's the composer
Man.
for Modern Warfare 2, the original Modern Warfare 2, the good one.
Well, I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. He's a fantastic composer.
Aye, so Zimmer is kind of overrated? What? Get out of here.
Oh.
You're banned. Banned from the
Dude,
stream.
that's a hot, spicy take if I've ever heard it. John Blee says this music is generic as hell. Yeah, everything about this is generic as hell. They're leaning into it, apparently. I'm not saying that as an excuse. I agree with your criticism, but then again, I can't hear it.
You know
From the stream,
I'm
I
fine
can't.
with generic fantasy. I've had enough of magenta weirdness.
This is magenta weirdness, Nick,
but
but with a fancy
neon.
twang.
This is neon. I don't know what I.
Oh, Sussy says their last super chat got, well, thanks for the €2 and said their last super chat got lost as well. Apologies, I didn't realise. I'll go back and read that. You absolute legend. Let me scroll. Sussy Guru 2000 gives €5 and says, is Kate Mulgrew back in this? Dunno. Maybe.
Take care of the team for me.
Someone in chat might know. Apologies, Sussy. If your chats are ever missed, guys, don't feel like you need to give us more money to, you know, get our attention. Just at me, like at Designdel or at Nick, and we'll try and get to it. I mean, we appreciate the money, right? It helps us keep going. And on that note, guys, if you enjoy this content, hey, check out our Patreon. You're getting loads of perks. You're getting maybe a few more perks coming up that we're cooking up. But it helps us keep making this content that you guys clearly enjoy if you're here today. So please consider going there. $1 a month. Damn. Yeah. If everyone in chat gives us $1 a month, we're set. Absolutely set. Let's go.
Casey says, is there a fantasy thing that wasn't generic? No?
Very true. I mean, that's a fair point, Casey.
Must be healed by drowning the world in demons.
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
The Soul series, says Wolseley, that is
People are
kind
dying
of
right now.
Western fantasy turned up to 11, but with unique looking creatures and bosses. So, yeah, that is fair.
I guess
Elden Ring,
maybe
yeah.
in like
People are always
media that we haven't gotten to experience a whole bunch, like a lot of Chinese mythology is starting to come around.
Which is cool because it is awesome.
Shit. Need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
For their first
We break the
ever super chat,
thing will come down on souls.
Evil Engine number 9 gives $5
The scale will
to
have
say, beep beep, I'm Daddy's special girl.
Varric needs us to hold the
Jumbo is trying to get under my skin because he couldn't get me yesterday during Don't Scream.
What? No.
Oh my god. So what was that game? Fill me in. Was it
So-
multiplayer?
Yeah. No, it's a single player. It's a very experimental game.
Fine.
So basically,
I'm
you go through an environment, like an Unreal Engine 5 environment. It's body cam footage kind of style, and you're
Okay.
basically looking for. Hold on a sec. We'll pay more attention to the story after this because we've already seen this from the game showcases and all that. So I'm just kind of randomly selecting things to see what happens. But yeah, in that game, you walk around the environment. You're like looking for batteries to keep your camera alive, and basically it's a bunch of jump scares, all lined out throughout the entire experience. But if you, when you're setting up the game, you go through a voice calibration so that basically if you talk any louder than this, you're not whispering, you're dead. You die immediately. And so the game like tracks your voice, so if you jump or scare or anything like that, like you're done. And you have to restart.
Okay, and how did that work streaming? Did you just like Marty did the heavy lifting?
Yeah, Marty did the heavy lifting.
Amazing. Oh yeah.
And then
Log health bar.
the community kept sending in super chats to try to upset me or get me to yell, and it wouldn't work.
Why?
Amazing.
Why tear down the
Amazing.
veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
It wasn't as scary as I was hoping it was gonna be. I was hoping it was gonna scare the shit out of me.
I would do this if there was some
But
other
I think
better option.
the only game that really can do that for me is Visage.
It isn't falling.
Visage.
Mhm.
We need to push
Zarge.
it.
It's in our Steam account.
Together. Now.
What about it scares the shit out of
The-
your
Effort, Varric,
ass?
but this story
The,
does
just
not
the audio and
go
visual
down.
design of that game, and like the tension that it creates, is just unmatched by any other game I've ever played.
That is high praise.
Yeah, I want to know what that team's working on next, because man. So if I recall, in chat, you can correct me on this, like Solus, a bunch of his backstory was part of Inquisition DLC, and that's where he kind of went bad, because they didn't really cover that in the main game.
Oh, is he the bad guy of this?
I don't know if it's a herring or not, but like he is. Ooh, fuck! Just stabbed Varric. Or you
I
just,
know,
you just
Varric-
stabbed Bianca.
Varric. 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 Oh no, no, no. Honey.
Car says, did he go bad? He's been playing you for the whole of Inquisition. Yeah, again, I platinumed that game, but can't remember
I don't
anything
remember.
about it. Oh no, I hit my horned head. Fuck. Yeah, too. It wasn't a good platinuming experience. I remember not really enjoying platinuming it. But do you know when you get like a few achievements away from platinuming a game, and you're just like, I gotta do it.
No.
But one of them was like complete it in the hardcore mode or whatever it was, which I then did.
Game over. Credits roll.
Dragon Age Veilguard.
They reveal his secret in a post-credits scene of the main game. Oh, it's been so long since I played that.
What you have done.
It has been like however long the game has
Blows my mind that
been out.
the Inquisition came out 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been that long for me. Got it when it came out.
Yeah,
and-
it did too. Everybody played it when it came out.
I stopped you from
Yeah, didn't it win like Game of the Year?
I was not
Yeah.
destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, So that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous.
I don't know, like, length of games is such like
I abhor the use of blood magic.
a sore thing
Secondly, had I the
for
power
me,
to
because
control you, I would already
if I'm
use
absolutely
it.
adoring the world and the combat's great, I want to stay in it for a long time and stuff like that. But also, all the games that are 50 to 100 hours long usually are the ones with like they're padded to fuck and aren't very fun to play, and because they're padded, only snippets of the story are entertaining. And I just, if I see that a game is like 100 hours long and it's not like a JRPG, I'm like, it makes me not want to play it.
Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped.
Too much.
And the blighted elven gods walk free.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake was too long, Sir George.
I had a
I think
plan.
Yachts and I both spoke about that in our
None of this was your
individual episodes on it.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
Yeah, too, like, Witcher 3 focused on the right things for its side quests and stuff like that is a beautiful exploration of making side content actually entertaining. Amazing game. But I highly recommend playing that game on the story mode so the combat isn't a chore.
Your ritual let the gods loose. You don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I possibly do? I do not have my ritual dagger. I do not have the network of mirrors that took me from the lighthouse across the world. I have nothing as the gods threaten this world again.
So people are saying Inquisition had like an MMO-esque
You mean when I stopped you from covering the
style. I can't remember this. As someone who's like has upwards of 10k hours in across MMOs, what was MMO about it? Or am I so entrenched in that world that I just didn't notice because I'm used to it? What was the MMO-ness of it that you guys are describing? Fill me in.
I mean, a lot of the,
Not like,
I think just a lot of the quests weren't really fleshed out. A lot of
go
filler.
collect 10 bear asses.
Yeah.
No idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's
Open world, lots of side quests and interactive map events.
Okay. But I saw Solus stab you.
Collecting respawning herbs and ores for one. Yeah, that's a very MMO thing.
than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making
You
it out
needed
to the
points to
field
progress
anytime
zones, so it
soon.
made you do side stuff to unlock the next stuff, like a leveling system in an MMO. Like, oh, you don't want to go to this area until you're level
I did
45
my
to
best to
50
talk
or
sense into
and stuff like that.
Solus, But of course, he wasn't listening.
Crazy. Well,
Never does.
I completely forgot about that. I don't like that in my single player
Yeah,
fantasy game.
Nev got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly.
Close 15 out of
Before
15
you
evil
start
portals in
worrying,
every zone.
Harding will be
Fuck.
fine. She's made of sterner stuff than either one of us. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than
Wow.
me.
The more I'm being told about Inquisition and remembering it, the more I think, oh, I don't like that.
I should have come up with a better plan.
I mean,
I should
it
have
came out at a time when there
What you
wasn't like
had, and you succeeded,
not
by
every
the way.
game was open world
World
like
isn't
that.
drowning in
Yeah.
demons.
Oh, I'm sure there are good
It
things
isn't
about it.
over, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
You trapped Solus in the Fade, but something else got out. Something.
Rook, you've got this.
And also, I'd
I've
rather
seen your work.
devs try and experiment
Like
and
the
see
time
what
you
works
disobeyed
in
orders while taking down that
rather than just
Veilguard
making
slavery.
Dragon Age 3
There's a reason
the
I
exact
dragged you
same
into
as it
this
was
whole
before, and
soulless mess.
I'd rather they
You're
try things.
clever,
That's what
adaptable,
moves the industry forward.
and you
It's especially in
don't know
AAA.
when
Like
to quit.
AAA taking the risk to try out different things. It's not always going to work.
You're awake.
Most of the time, it doesn't work. But
Sorry,
you know,
I didn't mean to
give it a
barge
go.
in. I was just looking for
I'm really like
No, it's
with my computer. I got
just going to stretch my
Star
legs.
Wars Outlaws
Oh,
free with
Rook.
it, and I installed
Why
it
don't
to
you
play
step
on
out
my
there?
new screen, and it's
If you keep
gorgeous
your
and it
foot
sounds
wrong, you'll fall
gorgeous.
forever.
But I've heard a lot of the
Now, on top of
criticisms, I
everything
think
else,
from
the
Unique
Veilguard
and
goes to
and
fade.
and the Yahtzee and stuff, that it's like
her dreams
open
come
world
from.
padded like nonsense once you get into the game.
Yeah.
It's actually not that long of a game. I finished it in like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, well, that actually excites me.
We should
Yeah,
talk about things. Maybe find Nev.
I would
She's
say like the
outside,
open world
looking
parts,
around.
they're
There's a room with a table
they're
down the
fun
stairs. I'll
to
meet you
look
there.
at,
Go ahead.
but there's not a lot of
Me,
substance there. There's
I
like,
need to sleep.
Okay.
but I would say like go do the side quests because those are like actually fleshed out with cinematics and everything. Some of the best moments in the game are through like the extra quests that you do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Okay,
I think
well, that actually excites me.
the game just never like really evolves beyond its like basic fundamentals.
So I've literally only played like half an hour just to like test it out. But does it have like? I'm assuming it doesn't have like a skill tree and like abilities.
No, it does.
And it does, but like they don't really push it to a level where you feel like you're evolving and stuff like that.
Well, the cool thing about the upgrades in that game are a lot of them are tied to like doing things in gameplay. So
Yeah, I
like,
saw
you have
one
a
of
lot
the things was
of,
like, oh, punch, do 5 melee kills and you get a bunch of stuff.
yeah, you actually have like, sorry, I'm reading all this stuff while trying to.
Yeah.
There's a lot of challenges you gotta do to basically get what you need.
Yeah. No, I was impressed. I was expecting it to be a bit poo-poo wee-wees, but actually it was just whenever I start enjoying a game, especially when it's a huge AAA game, I start to worry. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to become invested because I'm going to be disappointed when things don't go how I imagine they will. But I'm going to try and keep an open mind. I want to try and... I was enjoying myself, and I was like, man, this is nice. I'm enjoying this game I'm playing. Like, let's keep that going. Let's just enjoy it. It's so easy to, like, for all of us, because it's our job, to fall into, like, critique mode. And just, like, looking for things to critique. And it's nice to just sit back and just play a game, you know?
Kind of. I thought he was like, "Oh, that hurts," because you're expanding my head.
Thick-ass head.
He grimaced.
Garg's doing work.
Change
They
your
love that job.
larynx. Change your Adam's apple.
Oh my god.
I just want to change my hair because it's bothering me that I don't have a beard. There we go. Big ass Viking beard. Oh, even better. Some handlebars.
Goldie says, the dude looks entirely fed up with your slider shenanigans, yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
I wish he would do the noise he made when I scrunched his forehead again. Mess with the character creator a little bit. We'll go a little past 2 since half of the stream got fucked up.
Yeah, no worries. Can't change the horn size. That's interesting. Or maybe we missed it.
Horns.
Horn
of
style.
material.
Okay, you can change that stuff. Oh, there's lots. Nice. All right. Ooh.
Don't think I need makeup. Too manly for that, but what? What is this tattoo?
Face tattoos. How baller.
There. Now I'm weird looking and it's great. No, I don't want to.
Now you're weird looking.
Yeah. Finalize. Now I look like a badass. The run animation's kind of goofy. Really pumping your arms there, buddy. Can you change? Yeah, there were a ton of customization options for pretty much everything in there. So can definitely change your forehead size. I'm sure you could change
Yeah,
other
that
sizes of
5 head.
things. You look like you're wearing a cheap Superman outfit. Hell
Look
yeah.
who's with us.
Yeah.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong.
There,
But if you need a breather,
the
can't
beard with
hurt to
the
look around
deeper
first.
voice definitely makes it more believable now. The chiseled chin with the really deep voice didn't work for me. All right, time to see the skill tree. Oh, hello.
Just came in. Hello, everyone. What are the first thoughts about this so far?
All right.
How you feeling, Nick?
The combat was like the thing I was worried most about, just because Bioware's kind of always struggled with that, at least for me. But it definitely has a strong first impression. So I'm playing a rogue on this build for the PC, but when I actually play on console, I'm gonna switch to a warrior. What's that?
We'll get it. Oh, you got lore.
Lore. I don't ever read lore.
Read that shit, baby.
So, we stopped the ritual.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down.
Paid the price.
A very comfy sit down.
Baron made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Gog says Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have been combined into the same randomizer some time ago. That sounds cool. Gog, can you send me like a video of that on
I'm glad
our
you're
Discord?
right.
From what I saw, he's trapped in the Fade now. Not here, but some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
He said our connection wasn't strong enough.
I'm just glad like Bioware's really got their
Reach me because I read in the
facial
written
animations
about
down,
now.
because
So
it was
Solus
always
is using
with
They
all
do
the,
look good.
all the time you spend
Like
talking to
any
characters.
normal
I feel like it's
mage
super
would
important to have it
But
good.
he's not a normal mage.
I think
like told
this
you.
looks great,
He's
honestly.
an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Yeah, Foxy, this is one of those games that
2 of the ancient
probably
elven
just
gods
best to
that
play on
Solus
your own
loved
terms if
most.
you're interested in it, rather than looking out for other reviews.
Honestly, that's just a good rule to kind of follow in general, right?
It's always Solus.
I say that. I've had the reverse of this. I remember when I first played Hollow Knight when it came out. I didn't like it, but then I watched a Joseph Anderson video on Hollow Knight and why they love it so much, and it convinced me to give it another try, and then became one of my favorite games of all time. So sometimes it can happen in reverse, you know, looking into things can convince you to go give things another try.
I have the opposite effect of like where I'll watch a review and I'll think the game is interesting, but the review will like say it's bad. Metro 2033 was one of those games. Like I remember IGN either gave it a 6 or a 5, and then I was like, I still want to play it, so I went and bought it. Now Metro is like one of my favorite series.
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus,
Man, too, you've got some fucking hot takes today.
act now.
They're coming in hot and spicy.
We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This
Metro
time,
2033
if we
was just
see
a
a
Euro
shot, we
jank.
take it.
Nah.
All right. The last
I've
place
never
we saw
played the
them was
Metro
ritual
series.
site.
I own them.
You and
them
KC, you and KC need to stream those together.
Alright,
You would
let's do
like
it.
Let's hope it takes us back.
Let's do it.
Harding,
Sign me up.
Marty too, because Marty's like, oh, I want more FPS campaigns. I'm like, Metro. Well, not those ones, but those are the good ones.
let's get back to
Yeah.
the ritual site.
Played a little bit of them, but not properly. Like I think I got to combat in the first one, and I was like, damn, this is really dark. But I was like, fucking how old? Fucking 16 or some shit when the first one came out.
The one thing, and you probably get it from the animations in this, like the characters just feel really heavy, and I like that.
Like you're moving a being rather than floating around.
It's like that's
doing
my
an
problem with
animation.
like the Witcher 3. It's like Geralt is really light. He's supposed to be.
So it's a problem in a lot of like MMOs and stuff like that. You don't feel as if you're moving like a living thing. It's
Harding, you sure you're up for
they're
this?
very responsive, as they need to be because they're very mechanical focused, but there is that small downside to it.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
I've been very fly to go fight some things.
2, go back and like I'm not sure if you completed Hollow Knight. Go back and give it another go. I think it's definitely worth a replay.
Well,
I want to hear your
it's a
thoughts.
surprise.
Even if those thoughts are I replayed some of it and it is mid. I just love to hear your thoughts on why. You know?
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Ooh.
Energy construct. Ooh. Get schleicht. Oh, they got schleicht. Oh, they are orbing at them.
It's not working. I can't contain it.
God, they broke the... About to see a big example of the voice acting complaints, apparently.
It's me, Elise Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlington?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
I can't hear it, so
Nev,
Chat and
this
Nick
is
are gonna have
Strife
to
and Ireland.
convey.
Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus.
Better
They're
than
veil jumpers,
Ubisoft's games.
experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, The magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that have been dormant for centuries started coming alive.
You heard
This
Max,
is because
Lord
of Finn
Robertus.
Harrell's... Sorry. Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Wow, that is some red blood. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm not imposing at all.
Things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something...
Alright, Nuance, we get it.
someone
Don't like the
else
game.
got
It's
out.
okay.
Elganon and Gillenane. Supposedly.
Thalanost.
I can't hear the talking, but like the actual animations themselves look relatively decent. Like I think they're okay. They're saying the sync is bad. Like again, I'm only seeing the animation.
Doesn't
How's the sync, Nick?
it doesn't look any worse to me than any other RPG game.
Yeah,
It just
I
doesn't-
think I might
doesn't
just
bother
be.
me. I don't know.
I
People
think I might just be huffing that copium because I can only see the animation. The animations look decent to me, honestly.
Yeah.
Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus
Just
led the
like
rebellion
pay attention to
against the
how their eyes move, their brows. She's not a good example, but that other dude, like if you watch like the way he's blinking and his brows are moving in combination,
We've still got dozens
like
of Veil jumpers
those aren't
unaccounted
like
How can we help?
easy things.
We need to find Belara Luten. She's the best there is at working with our ancient
But then again,
Yeah, I mean,
it
the
might
only-
be synced like shit.
The only game where all the characters, every single character, really impressed me with their facial animations and voice acting with Cyberpunk.
If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and
Those guys are on
Yeah.
another level.
Yeah.
It'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp, and we'll find Belara.
Smidge says, hire real actors and motion capture the face.
What? No.
On a game of this scale, that is a
Shot, Harding.
that is a
You can
lot.
help the Veil jumpers here.
They're probably procedurally
Fine.
generating a lot of the mouth
Since they
movement,
need me.
and then going in and tweaking eye line
It's just
and
south of here.
other small aspects to kind of mass
At least you were
produce
3
it,
days ago.
um,
I'd start your search there.
which is honestly what I would do on a game of this scale.
Thank you.
Because even with people, a lot of people assume that with motion capture, you are literally just getting a one-for-one performance, and then that is it. And that's not true, right? It's giving you an approximation, and then artists go in and tweak it to make it work, right? Because there's a lot of jank involved. A lot of people assume Gollum was entirely Andy Serkis in Lord of the Rings, which is false. It's all hand animated.
Me. Was there something
They
strange
were just
about
getting
this?
approximations on
never
set
seen
with
fog like
Andy
this.
Serkis's performance and
Something's
capturing
not
his
right.
voice.
Well, color.
So when you go back and watch Gollum, it's even more impressive, right?
So that suit of armor is moving.
Oh.
Oh shit!
She's like, that suit of armor is moving, and they're like, is he gonna hurt me? And it's like, oh yes, he is. Okay, I gotta figure out the riposte system.
I assume Journey Veilguard had a lot of reworks and burnt through a lot of money, as is usual with BioWare. Probably. And when I'm talking about these animations, I'm not trying to justify that I think they're,
Belara?
the creme de la creme and they're perfect. I just think there are
Strife and Irulan
good things about them,
Who are you,
and not to be too
exactly?
hasty.
Call me Rook.
Again, I can't hear it. The sync might be shite.
I know that name, but protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's-
Speakeasy, that is how most mocap works, but
There's nothing
it's a
to
misconception.
change.
Yeah.
For the worse, unfortunately.
Nothing
The
that's
elven gods
egregiously
Elganon
stood
and
out to me in
Gillenane
this.
escaped from Fen
That
Harrell's prison.
the Marvel-esque
Seems like
dialogue
they
or anything
want
like
to
that.
destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay.
I also think the quality of these models,
Wait a second.
like that woman's model there, is stunning. Like, it's a very, very good model.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain.
Your character
things,
looks like
though.
he was in the oven a bit too long,
What
but
exactly?
like
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started
whoever that
popping
one
up
is,
a while ago, like,
Bellara,
in fits and starts.
that's like
One here, a couple there.
extremely good.
Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god or gods.
I wake up on a daily
could have done
basis as
that.
they look like they're from League of
There's
Legends.
something kind
Yeah,
of
because they
upsetting
just
about
look like
it.
their generic
Dangerous,
elf
really dangerous.
person, and
Yeah,
I'm
yes.
fine with it.
People are asking about
Back to the Belgium for
the
camping.
dialogue sync. I think it's
See
just
that shimmer?
the BioWare RPG stuff.
That's a veil bubble. It's separating us.
But
from the
it could be
rest of
this.
the
It could be
real
the stream.
world,
We are
so to
streaming on
speak.
Caster. Maybe
You can
I might need
only
to
pass
update some
through
settings
one
or
way.
something. Looks
Once
fine to
you're
me.
in, you can't get out.
2 says it has the right amount of cartoonization and high fidelity without the uncanny valley. I agree. I think it's a really nice blend.
Maybe.
And the again with the animations, pay attention to the eyes because they're fucking hard to do, and I think they're doing eyes really well. Those tiny blinks, like those little micro blinks,
And then we're back in reality.
you know, the timing with the smile, like the half smile there, like these are things people have to go in and do by hand to give characterization to what they're saying. It's not blowing me out of the water, but I think it's well done. Sussy Guru 2000 gives €5. Yeah. It says the facial animations. Oh, big ass ray trace. They say that the facial anim.
Sorry.
Mate, can I fucking read this donation? The facial animations look like they accidentally put ease in and ease out on everything. Yeah. So for people who don't know what that is, with like keyframes, which is like how you do animations, it's where you can set a frame to start. So you start as basic, and then the next keyframe you set is to smile. So the animation will blend between those two. So it will go from static to smile from here to here. And ease in and ease out is basically, instead of just doing it hard, so when it gets to this point, it will just stop immediately, like it. Ease in would basically, as it gets to this point, it would just slowly ramp into it and stop slowly. It would like slow its momentum, so it's a little bit smoother. So it'd be like this.
Yeah, so it's definitely the server for the stream when we had the problems earlier, because I have ray tracing at ultra, everything turned up to
Yeah,
ultra.
it's 100% the 100% the server.
It looks good. Looks
Yeah, it looks very
good.
pretty.
I think the one thing, you know, you talk about facial animations a bunch right now, but the one thing with this game that I had a problem with, like Horizon Forbidden West, there's characters that look very, very good, and then there's a big contrast between the characters that are clearly not like full mocapped for the RPG characters, I guess, or the NPCs and stuff like that. In this, they all look pretty damn similar, so it doesn't feel as jarring.
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
that
that's
is a
cool.
cool effect.
That's awesome. It's like getting the waterfall vapor is being sucked up into like a vortex. That's awesome.
Do you feel like we'll get a grappling hook? I'd hope so. Grappling hooks make everything better.
People are saying in chat, yeah, these environments are really pretty. Like, I'm hoping some of the enemy designs get a little bit more thematic. Like, we're just fighting more hooded ethereal boys. Like, it'd be cool if we were fighting something fitting to the environment, you know, and the setting.
I was
Wait,
letting
John
them
Lee,
hit
what
me
have I-
there
what
while
have I
was trying
done?
to just letting them hit me there so I could figure out the riposte system.
JUCT2, mate. I might be missing something, John Lee. Can you explain a little bit more so I can actually answer your question?
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories,
Boy.
but nothing definite. We might
Excited
find
to
some clues in the
hopefully
woods,
the
though.
I haven't looked at the settings of the PS5 Pro yet, but it's making it a hard sell to switch over if I can't put on all the ray tracing, because man,
Yeah.
looks good.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world.
Man, you really wanted to headbutt that wall.
I did. It looked like a wall I could break through. I've played too much Souls games. If I see a wall that looks breakable, I'm touching it.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this
Oh no, John Lee, I'm not Central Time. I'm Eastern Time.
here?
Can't be what?
So it's half
To get
2 for
over
me.
there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple.
I'm
could
just
have been where
glad
they stored
EA's
food.
making single-player games
Judging
again
by the
between this and
sentinels,
Jedi Survivor
it's probably something
and Dead
important.
Space Remake.
No
Yeah, I
way
dig it.
across. Think
Yeah,
we
John
found
Lee,
out?
sorry it took me 25 years to answer that question, mate.
There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Well, what the fuck is that, mate? Oh, you dragged that thing 2 feet to put it in there. That is gameplay.
Isn't that something?
Little puzzle.
Yeah, I was teaching you. I'm hoping go grab a thing, bring it to other thing, but further away. It's the next level up from that.
Doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Grunga, I'm visiting in the States again. Filthy and free. Ludo's doing great. While I'm traveling, she's staying with my father, and he works a lot, so he couldn't look after Ludo properly. So my grandmother has come to stay with my dad while I'm traveling, which is very kind of her. Love them both dearly. And Ludo's getting a lot of time with my dad's dog Pickle and Prince, my grandmother's dog. So she's got lots of company and walks. I miss her dearly, but you know, it's gotta be done, baby.
I just need an MMO with combat that feels like this. I'll be happy.
I think, yeah, if you like more actiony combat, Guild Wars 2 with the action camera on is probably the closest.
Yeah, but
I
you
also
still
just
don't
really
feel
like
like
the
you still don't feel like you're hitting anything. Which,
No.
What else? Weird thing that I've noticed a lot, just as I've played more games on PC over recent years. Like some action games are just not great about like having good feedback in the controller when you're hitting things.
Yeah,
And it
haptics.
takes- yeah, and this has like anytime you hit something, there's haptic feedback.
And it feels good, right?
Yeah. So like when you're powering something up, you feel like the controller rumble as you're
Yeah.
holding it down.
That's something that the PS5 games do natively on, like the haptics in the PS5 controller are just orgasmic.
Was this built on Frostbite, or did they switch to Unreal Engine for this?
This, I don't remember seeing the Frostbite splash at the beginning, but I would assume it's Frostbite. The EA do love to push Frostbite on, on their dev.
They've been changing it quite a bit. Oh, you were just standing there waiting for me to walk up
Another
to you.
sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down.
Yeah, that the ability wheel. Not having to click all those extra buttons just to do something, great. Once you get the muscle memory and I'm like, oh yeah, I need her ability over here, or I need her ability over here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be quick.
Seeing these
Yeah.
kinds of ruins never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from
Nice
where
little
that
hop and jump.
artifact should be.
Oh, we're collecting crystals.
Gotta upgrade things. Oi, glitch. Take a whole point off the game.
Oh my fucking god. Now it's a 2 out of 10.
Gonna have to put that one on social media. That'll upset everybody.
Oh yeah.
I almost made a post yesterday. I was gonna say like, man, everybody's fighting over all this woke not shit, whatever. I was like, the real battle was just to get single player games back. Yeah, you're all gonna wake up and start attacking me. I know what's coming. Yeah, there you are.
Construct. It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. I think I know what the artifact is.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure. There were some people in chat earlier complaining about the dialogue. It just nothing's really bothered me.
Standing out to you?
No.
I haven't read a single word of it because I can't hear it, but so I can't really comment on it. But it's not at the moment. Nothing at this game is showing me that it to be an issue, but nothing about it is like blowing me away. And but then again, I'm not playing it, so I can't feel what it's like. I'm not hearing it, so I can't comment on, you know, lip sync or dialogue or stuff like that. But nothing's standing out to me to being like, oh yeah, well, this is a no-go for me. It's like, maybe the generic enemy stuff is, but it's combat-wise, we're early on, right? The combat's going to get more involved as we go, and hopefully the enemy variety, you know, evolves as the game does. That is stunning.
So if this is an
Yeah,
armory,
I
what
love
sort
the
of
amount of
artifact
color
are
in this game
finding?
already.
A weapon?
An archive spirit.
Yeah, super saturated. Like that blood on your shoulder was crazy colored. Those greens are really vibrant. Even as Mr. Colorblind man myself, it looks good.
Very, very excited to play this on my my TV tonight with the OLED.
Yeah, I've got an OLED monitor and it's
Here you
fucked.
go. Ooh, Dark Spawn.
Oh, Bold Greyman.
Methalinast.
God, that character model is so fucking good.
Okay, I like these new designs for the Dark Spawn.
I'm glad 10 of the exact same model are all running at you right now.
Oh.
Darkspawn.
Combat does look pretty fluid and
Yeah,
engaging. Does it feel that? Do you feel
Yeah.
a lot of the feedback and the connection and stuff?
Yeah, really. Combat has immediately clicked with me. I'll say that.
One of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Base Cow says, my only problem with the art style so far from playing it is that the Darkspawn caused some cognitive dissonance to me. It feels more like I'm playing a T-rated game until they show up and everything gets bloody. I mean, I dig that. I dig that.
I don't know if that's a problem.
I dig the criticism though. So is it quite fluid in how you're switching between certain weapons and
Yeah.
yeah?
Using
So how does that work? Like, is it triggers for ranged and then melees on R&B or
it's X and Y for melee, and then RT for bow and arrow, and then you hold RB to get your ability wheel, or you can hold the LT and then do quick commands like you see it popping up at the bottom.
Could the
Yeah,
Elven gods be
okay.
commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
One move I did just learn is that if you dodge and then click RT at the same time, or if you do like a double dodge and click RT at the same time, you'll do that spinning bow hit.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's get to that central temple.
I dig that.
Alright, there's loot down there. Gotta get there.
Give me that loot, baby. Oh, he's found it. He's found it. The secrets. Oh my lord. Oh, some
Kick that shit open.
crystals.
That's a funny animation. Thank God there's no like zoom in the camera, slowly bend down and open the their chest. He's just like, nope, I'm gonna kick that shit. Ooh, puzzle again. What do you want me to shoot at? Oh, wall. Oh, hey.
Fucking hell, that blister's huge. Hell. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. Has Dragon Age always had damage numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. That's also very MMO-like.
Probably turn them off.
I don't mind it.
Interface. You can hide your helmets. Ooh, I can do the cinematic aspect ratio. Don't care about that. HUD. Minimap. Combat text. No.
Ooh, Foxy says they turn percentages on. That seems like it'd be good. Only Inquisition onwards had damage numbers, apparently.
Was it? Pretty sure Dragon Age Origins on PC had damage numbers.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
They just weren't really pronounced.
Yeah.
90% sure.
Fingers crossed.
Damn, that's a high percentage. I wish that number appeared above your head when you said that.
Numbers should just pop above your head anytime you do anything. Taking a shit.
Yeah. Taking a shit.
80% out.
Fucking, I've done 58 damage to my ass.
10% discomfort.
Critical shit.
We're close. I can feel it.
Yeah, Origin had numbers. According to TJ Carr.
Chat's
Person
confirming
said it
Origins did
didn't.
have
They
numbers.
fact checked themselves. Mad respect.
Ha! The game's journal knew what was up.
Oh fuck, that's a first.
Feeding off the elven magic.
Yeah, I don't remember Dragon Age. Dragon Age 2 is just such a weird game. You never finished it, right?
No, I never finished it.
That combat in that game was like a mix between real-time action and also like Dragon Age Origins type combat, but it just didn't do either of them very well.
Ah, shame.
Then the alignment means we're here.
I didn't hate the game. I didn't love
But
it.
again, I'd rather them try and combine some stuff and do something new, and see it doesn't work. Oh, you shot it through its chest hole.
Why is it called that?
Ooh, look at him. Ooh. Ooh. Get him. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that was sick.
Combat is definitely very fun in this. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like, just watching it, it does look very free-flowing, and I can read what, like, you're trying to do, and, like, the actions you're taking, which sometimes can be hard to decipher when you're watching a game like this because it can feel very messy.
Yeah, the only thing I'm having a little bit of trouble. So you can lock onto things, you don't have to. It kind of auto, like.
Yeah, it's like in
hit
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but if you do
I
use
prefer
the lock
not to lock
feature
on.
and you touch the right analog stick a bit, it's a little bit too finicky for switching to enemies too easily.
Yeah.
Should be like I think we need to update it a little bit so there's a bit more radius to, if they're not within that radius, it doesn't switch.
Yeah.
But they do that so
yeah.
that you can target those enemies with your other abilities. Your
Yeah, so you
party's
can
abilities.
quickly switch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Ugh. Oh, I do have a healer.
Nice. Oh, that was cool. I think the death of that creature killed everything else. But like because its body like exploded and like killed everything around it. That's a really nice way of just like having the action of killing the boss destroy its minions. That isn't they just kind of fall over or
Whoa. This bow is way different than the one I just had.
small difference, but
This is a
that's a
dope
cool
ass.
looking bow.
Yeah, the string is just a energy.
Like energy and like it's made of pyramids and shit. That's cool. I like the design of that. It's not a wooden recurve bow, but with shit on it.
Wooden recurve bow with shit on it.
Yep.
All right.
But yeah, you saw exactly what I was trying to say there.
However you want to phrase it, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Recurve bow with shit. Common short bow with purple text. Yep. People love their loot today.
Leather belt.
Ooh. Light boils.
Ooh, black barrels.
There's more waterfall.
Sick. Where's that infinite stream of rocks coming from?
Your mind.
I guess they're just orbiting.
Okay, so we gotta find where this is connected to. Oh, that was the connection point. Okay, that was a weird time for that.
easy. Oh, bitch. Got him. They were just like chilling behind that wall, just waiting for you to bust it open. Chronic All Brightside gives $2, thank you, and says, anyone checked out Lucas Pope's new game, Moida Mansion? No. What is it? Can you describe it?
Is it the one on Playdate? Because if so,
Chronic, fill us in.
Marta's the only one for
At
that.
Design Delve me in the chat. I'll read what you guys say about that. I do love Lucas Pope's shit.
You know what I'm really excited to play? Is Batman Arkham Shadow. People that have played it have said it's the best VR game, if not better, than Half-Life Alyx.
Holy shit! I'm so sad I just sold my VR headset.
I've got another Quest 2 if you want me to send it to you. I don't know if it works on
Yeah,
Quest
dude.
3.
Yes, because I genuinely would love to play that. I'd make a video on that as well. That sounds great.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll have to look up if Arkham Shadow works on Quest 2. I don't know if it's a Quest 3 exclusive.
Let me look.
Okay, here it is. The Notister
Is that one it only works
No,
on
it's a quest. It's a quest free exclusive.
Well,
I wish.
without the prospect of another 2-hour video being made on me, I
As
might
if
be able to get you a
Darkspawn
quest 3.
demons animated such armor aren't tricky enough.
Yeah, I'd
What do you
as a
mean by
big VR
tricky
lover,
exactly?
I would absolutely love
If
to
I
be able
remove
to
the artifact the way I usually
make
do,
a video
it'll
on that
explode.
because
Yeah.
Take out
it's
half
doing
the
some
bonus
interesting
I
things.
think I'm
Good news
gonna
is,
be
I
playing a lot of
think
VR
we
over the
can
next
shove the energy somewhere else.
few months, because
Okay.
Yeah.
that just came out. Metro Awakening comes out next week. Alien Rogue Incursion comes out, and then that Behemoth game, which they just released a new story trailer for. You should go look at
I've
that.
never
That
seen
game
this
looks
before.
incredible.
Behemoth.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's
Behemoth Rise of Shadow.
breathing.
It's yeah. I mean, that
I'll
might be the
just put
title.
Behemoth
That
game.
might be the title of the story trailer. Uh-oh, time to fight a big boy. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Oh, Skydance is Behemoth.
Yeah. Man, this design for the Darkspawn is like gaunt and giant, and I don't like it.
Okay, yeah, that looks sick. Yeah, if we can get me a fucking headset, so because I'd love to do some VR streams as well. Like, I absolutely love VR.
Man, Dragon Age boss fight that actually feels like a boss fight, not just smacking an enemy around for 10 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, the thing that's selling me the most on this is the combat. The design stuff, the genericness of the design stuff is probably my only criticism, but it's not enough to like put me off the game. Dude, I never know. Hey, I never know how to say your name. Is it two or is it I? Fill me in. I fucking love Beat Saber. I can play comfortably on expert, but not expert plus. Man, I do need to get a quest free. I've just spent so much money on equipment this month that I can't justify buying myself one right now.
Ow. Ooh, I jumped over it.
Quest free is like what? It's like
$300?
it's like yeah, maybe more.
That was dope.
Like
My ultimate
500, 600. Oh, give him the old. Dude, that dude's I've got a crusty ass and it's like red in the crack. Damn, I had that problem as well as a kid.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect
$399 for the 128 gig. 100. Most games won't fit on that for 128 gig.
No, actually, they do. Like, I have a ton of games installed on mine with plenty of space. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
fair
really
enough.
well optimized for it.
See.
They have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
There we go.
And I love that character model.
No, no,
It is
That's good,
so good.
I think. Oh,
What does that crystal do?
What does that do?
Howard, focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no, you don't.
Shit.
Sulanan.
Yeah, I remember when Nick and Jack, or was it Nick and Yahtzee, did Resi 4 VR. I was so jealous because it's a Quest free exclusive, right?
Right.
Or it's like a Quest
No,
exclusive.
that was on Quest
And
2.
Yeah, I really wanted to play that, and I had a Rift, an Oculus Rift, and they wouldn't let me. I was upset. Wow, I said both things at the same time. I didn't say either correctly. Yeah, I bet it's fun on VR, man. VR's great.
The Nodus Derthalin, an archive spirit, and it does work.
Look at the hair.
At least.
That hair is so good.
Yeah, all that hair in this game is really good.
Maybe the blight threw its resonance off somehow, but I should be able to fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff.
It just feels like it's been a while since we've had a game like this, like a more straightforward linear action RPG. They're either.
I mean, if you count
either...
a lot of the Star Wars, like Jedi Survivor did a few of those things.
Well, that yeah, I'm more talking like an actual just art. Like this is an RPG that's also linear for the most part. Because every action RPG tries to go big open world. This ability.
God of War Ragnarok, yeah.
Hurricane of Blade. What the fuck? That looks awesome. Yes, please. Storm Needle. Okay. Alright, have that ability now. Nothing to put in here yet.
Gabe Ray plays. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Says, yeah, Jamaica, that angle is better for the light. I don't know what happened yesterday.
You need a key
with the
light,
camera,
don't you?
just like. Yeah, I do. I've got like a little side light here, but yesterday's stream, it just went so wrong.
Get this Elgato face cam light that I've got. It's like $30.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, I'll grab one of those.
It makes me look shiny.
Let's look around a little more.
Man, Alex is so good. Alex is one of my favorite games of all time. I fucking love Alex.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited for these VR games, because I don't know where all these VR games just came from, but
well, they've just been in. They saw Alex and then immediately went into development. And have just taken 5 years.
The thing that surprised me from Arkham Shadow is I thought the combat was not going to be great, just because like how do you translate Batman Arkham combat to VR, and then all the reviews are like absolutely gushing over how good the combat is in that game. It also has like apparently like it's kind of a stupid thing to say, but like the most realistic like VR hands. There's all these GIFs and little videos on Twitter and stuff. If you go look at it, like how like if you move your hand over your hand, like his fingers move as you touch him.
Wow.
what a stupid thing to be excited about.
Does the Quest Tree free track your fingers?
Quest Tree.
I
think some of the games are using pass-through tech now. It has pass-through.
Cool.
Eventually, you won't even need motion control. You won't even need the controllers.
Yeah, eventually, and that's gonna be the peak. Man, I love VR. I absolutely adore it. It's such a shame that the cycle of death that it's stuck in, but I really hope it breaks out because
Quest is selling pretty damn well.
It is, but like, I'm hoping these games that are coming out and like Batman and stuff are gonna push people to kind of invest more in VR, because the problem historically has always been there are no good games on VR because nobody owns VR, and nobody owns VR because there are no good games on VR. So it's just this cycle of just like not getting enough people to buy them, so not enough games are being made, not enough advancements are being made, locomotion being a huge issue. I hope we break out of that cycle, because man, it's fun. It's so fun. I haven't had that much fun in a game as I did in Half-Life Alyx, like for a very long time. It's so impressive.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, bell jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them,
we find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlothan Forest is
So
huge.
what does chat
Where do we
think
even
of
begin to
seeing
look
this
for
for
'em?
almost an hour and a half now?
Crossing.
What?
Aside from all the nitpicks.
When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demetus Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me
Cutscene
behind.
skippable. Yep,
You were
I'm
just
sure they are.
We can.
You'll have to tie
Yep,
me up
there's
to
a skip
keep me
button
here.
for you.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Vic. Likely nothing good.
Thank you too for the Moida Mansion in
And
chat.
we might
It's on
be
itch.
the trail of
Fuck.
the gods.
Demetus Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back
Big
out
Daddy
there.
Bland says it went.
Good luck.
Honestly, it went from doubtful to being on my wish list. Hey, that's cool. And this stream may have also put this on people's do not buy list. That is why we're here, you know, to show you, give you our impressions, and to see if we can show you what you need.
Yeah.
Okay. we'll
And it's a
need
good
boat to
reminder
get
as
there.
usual that you
Let's
never
head
have
to the
you don't
dock.
have to play every game that comes out.
Yeah.
Some people think they do.
And
Like
also
me.
don't shit on people who maybe do want to play it. You know, there might be something for them, not something for you. That's fine. Go play something else.
One of the games that I keep wanting to play, and then I play it for a bit, and then I kind of fall off of it is Rise of the Ronin.
Sounds like a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
happened here.
Yeah, Team Ninja
What
Joint.
hasn't
It's
happened?
you know,
This
Ghost of
area is
Tsushima
going to
B tier,
Vintermasters destroyed
basically.
Arlothan City centuries ago.
Combat's fun, but
I-
God, there's like
Magic during the war.
Damn.
I just need more.
I need to
explore.
play Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played it yet.
It's in our account.
Damn. Okay. Well, that I'm convinced.
From the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air. Ruins float.
Loot.
It's like
Loot was always good.
an old wound that never healed.
Well, that wasn't good loot. I
Turo
just
says
got
the lip sync
yarn.
is getting patched.
Is it? Yeah.
Turo says the lip. Yeah.
That doesn't surprise
So there
me
must
at
be
all.
a small issue.
Man, these environments. That's all I really wanted from Dragon Age. Good combat, good environments, good story, and it seems to be hitting on all those things for me.
I mean, that's all I want from any game.
That's fair. You know what? That is the bare minimum of what I should be asking for.
It's
Yes.
like you just said, the bare minimum I want is the game to be good.
Game to be good.
I want the game to be good. It's like, yeah. John Blee, that's not a tit cup holder. It's just like a magnetic cover for the armrest that I just pulled off because
I guess
it's
I'm-
magnetic.
Oh, I thought I was just gonna be able to take that with me wherever I wanted, but I guess not.
What the armrest?
No, the power crystal. I mean, yeah,
Oh, the
I can
power
come
crystal.
get your armrest.
That
if
makes
you
that
want me
makes
to.
more sense. You could, yeah. We're in the same country now. Holy shit! Did that just like ricochet?
Did it?
Nope.
No,
I
just
imagined it.
breaking off. Oh wait, it did. I'll try again. I don't know. I might just be shooting it back into myself. Damn. Vista.
Humane Shield with the $4.99. Thank you so much, Humane Shield. Says, I think VR growth suffers from the issue that too realistic graphics games are a bit off-putting to a lot of people. Yeah, I can dig that. And also like gameplay expressions. It's difficult to make games that are mechanically expressive but also accessible in VR, especially. And I don't just mean accessible in the sense of, you know, accessibility, even though that is a huge issue with VR.
I'm fine.
I also just mean from a general gameplay stance, like the vocabulary and the verbs used in gameplay in VR isn't so ingrained in our, you know, gaming culture. So it's really hard to teach and express those things. They also added on the end that JM8 loved your Silent Hill Dell video. Wow, you are the one of two people who enjoyed that video. I got a lot of shit for that video.
I've never seen fog this thick.
Even though I basically said everything Yahtzee said in his video on the camera, and then Yahtzee's fine, but you know, I'm nitpicking. Go fuck yourselves.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people.
Damn, that model's good.
To market, bartering and shouting.
I'm literally, it's the thing I'm most blown away by. Like, I love playing new games, AAA games, and just seeing like the fidelity they're getting on like character models. It just like, it's super impressive.
So that previous area we're in, I could have spent more time exploring, but for the sake of the stream, I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to get through another mission for people to see. So.
Yeah.
It's so quiet.
As soon as JM8, do people not like that video? I thought it was great. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was, I think the problem was people thought Silent Hill Remake was going to be shit, and people were dogging on it. Then the trailers started coming out and looked pretty good. Turns out the game is pretty good. It's like it is a good game, but I had some what I think were valid and thoroughly explained criticisms of something that would make the game worse in certain aspects.
You gotta do design delve on this.
Shoot on fucking apples on the floor?
They don't move when I walk over them, Jay.
Oh my god.
It's not immersive enough.
It's not.
Jay, fix it.
Quick, fix this. Make a 20-minute video. But people were giving you shit in the comments.
So I want to say.
That's right. It was like, go for it.
I thought you were done.
No, I'm not done. But you go.
No, finish your sentence.
Okay. People were giving me shit because they were saying that adding twice as much combat and making the enemies easy to kill and giving lots of ammo, killing the same enemies, they were like, oh, that's nitpicking. It's like, these things in the remake that have completely changed from the original do affect the flow of the game, right? But I was just getting shit for saying I'm nitpicking stuff, even though I spent, 15 minutes trying to explain exactly why. But people get mad because they like the game and they're happy it's good, and then when somebody comes in and tries to criticize small parts of it, they're just getting shit, And what were you gonna say, Nick?
So what I was gonna say is the range of color in this game just kind of keeps blowing me away. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It's impressive.
I don't know how to describe it, but I guess it's just like the mix of color and everything.
Yeah,
this game just looks really fucking good.
It does. I'm blown away. Even from like a stream, like I bet it looks insane on your monitor.
Oh yeah.
Card9 is like taking the... Well, there you go. Card9 says taking the piss. This is like a British phrase for like messing around or like playing a joke. Like if you're taking the piss out of someone, you're like making fun of them. So if they're like, oh, you're taking the piss, it's like you're intentionally, messing around.
Man, this game. It's been a while since I've had a game that I just like kind of want to look at. I just want to sit around and look at the environments.
Is this in the account or is this your personal?
This is in the account.
One? Oh baby. SVS Guru 2000 gives $5 and says, "Don't forget the other big issues of VR: having a thing on your head, needing space, physical exertion, motion sickness." Yeah, 100%. There's loads. Oh my god, Bitborder from Jombly. Bitborder.
Whoa.
And says, here, you get a Bitborder for the video. I spent a whole Bitborder on you, Jay. Oh my god, I got Bitbordered. Thank you so much, Jombly. I appreciate you. You've made my day.
This blight is weird.
You don't say.
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Physical exertion on VR can be a feature. Like I used to, years ago when I was really into my VR, I would use Beat Saber to like work out. The cardio that game does for you is insane.
Hey, what's going on here?
Play the right songs, and you actually like optimal Beat Saber playing is like all in the wrist. But like if you actually go for it, it's a good workout.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Yeesh. Maybe don't fall down there.
No, don't do it.
Look, more people.
Then people were worried this new Dragon Age wouldn't be dark.
Must get them inside.
Look at all those corpses.
Oh, squeezing through corridors. Ooh. Yikes.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Melara!
It will frame VR, Alex. Yeah, that would be fucking awesome. Great idea.
Jahel! He's alive!
Don't look very alive to me.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No. Listen. The gods. The gods have returned.
I'm fighting the urge to talk about the character model again.
No.
I really like it.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power.
We're an alien now.
Melara, be careful.
Big red nuts behind him. It'll go away. Oh no, it's leaking again. You've got that massive red stain on your fucking shoulder.
Yeah. Come help me. Why is your arm covered in blood?
Yeah. Wow, that was a fucking terrible animation. Holy shit.
What? The things?
Yeah, it just scale from 120 to 0. Just whoop
Deflated.
to nothing.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a hairy thing. What? Hello, dragon.
Dragon, ask its age.
Dragon. Here.
Nom nom time? Yep, nom nom time.
Gomsky honk.
Oh, not nom nom. Oh, nom 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 me.
Oh no.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
You know, whenever I see dragons and they talk telepathically, did that dragon talk telepathically?
Think so.
I God of War really did it with Jormungandr, like seeing that the world serpent speak
Yeah.
and that like crazy sound and it like fucking shaking the screen, like insane. So whenever I see giant like dragons talk telepathically, I'm like, man, do a Jormungandr, like have it
Yeah.
fucking boom,
Yeah.
and like be super intense.
God, that when I played that on my TV and I was not expecting that, my entire house was shaking.
Yeah, it's so
It's
good.
kind of
Some of
awesome.
it's the best stuff. It's so good.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me.
This is the mayor.
The gods told me to lure the veil jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe.
J. Kovar, like Jormungandr is legit one of the most impressive pieces of presentation I've seen in a video game. Yeah, it's mind blowing. It's so good.
Might be a design double episode.
Jormungandr.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say about God of War. I have a lot of we could get Tina on. She worked on it.
Jumpers to the middle of town.
For a blood sacrifice.
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do? The veil jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the
George Lucas, are you trying to you want to design delve on Dead by Daylight? The thing is like
To the gods.
I genuinely think Dead by Daylight might have some of the worst UI I've ever seen.
I understand what they do now.
It's really bad, and I would love to make an episode on that, but it's so difficult to frame. Like, oh, UI bad. the video, so we'll see. It's on the list.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
As Nick knows, the list for Design Delve episodes is of like topics is gargantuan, so ever growing. Thanks, Zonlord,
People of Demeter's
who's
crossing with
constantly giving me new topic ideas in the Design Delve chat. Like, and that's the same, guys. Like, if you have any
And we're the ones to choose it.
Design Delve topics that you would love me to cover, put them in the Design Delve chat in our Discord. I'm in there constantly reading all of your wonderful messages, so come throw out your suggestions.
No one can stand against that.
The Saucy Guru 2005 euro, thank you. It says, telepaths are very nice and lucky that their thoughts just cause auditory hallucinations and not completely replace the target's thoughts with their own. Yeah, that would be fucked up.
The Fade had opened, and the
I
gods
picked
were
the dark
free.
option there.
Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find
I left
their
him to
power,
die because he
their
let his
subjects,
people to death.
even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap
This
more of
is the
Blight.
worst time of year for games
All
because
of it
everything comes out
to
at once.
rebuild their
And
empire.
Oh,
they're like,
yes.
I gotta finish Silent
As a
Hill
path
2.
to
I'm working
power,
on the Call of Duty campaign. I'm working on Metaphor.
It is a lot.
Now Dragon Age is here.
Everyone.
It's so grim. Like,
VR stuff.
let me woe is us for a minute. Man, the summer drought is so dry, and you have to like look for stuff to talk about, and then it's like you get to the new year and it's just fucked. It's just absolutely fucked.
Yeah, I haven't kept my my list of completed games updated on Twitter just because I'm not doing much on there anymore. But I'll probably move it over to Blue Sky because I've completed a lot of games, just haven't talked about them. And then Balatro also eats up half my life.
Yeah, I got that while coming over to the States. I got it on mobile, and it was a mistake.
Oh, you got Balatro
I say
on mobile
that.
too?
Oh my god, dude! I
It's
got
bad.
on.
Anytime
the
I go
bus-
to the bathroom, I'm like, see ya, I'll be back
do
in
a
an
run.
hour. Yeah.
Yeah, I got on the bus to like go to the airport, and I usually drive, so I was like, I want something to do on the bus. And I did. I got Balatro, and it was a 4-hour bus drive. And I looked down, played a bit of Balatro, and looked up, and it had been 3.5 hours.
I don't imagine it floats.
And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna be here. We're arriving." And I was like, "Damn, fuck."
Just enjoying the pretty views.
Yeah, Satisfactory or Factorio would make some good videos. I've got a lot to say about those as well.
You play them?
Oh yeah.
I've never.
Factorio, I play a bunch.
Yeah, I mean, that's a genre I've never really tried. This is the factory genre.
It's another one that kind of you kind of need. Well, it's beneficial to have someone who's played a bunch to like teach you, because it can be quite overwhelming. I wouldn't say I'm an aficionado, but I have dabbled, but with friends who know what they're doing, you know.
Did you find our scouts?
Oh, big shout out to Hard Space Shipbreaker, which I've been playing recently, like the ship breaking down game. Fucking really like it. Really good.
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgernon and Gillinan used them like puppets.
Bird. Bird person.
I dare say.
Holy
Hello,
shit! Okay.
Morgan.
Dude, the step down off the table, that was actually pretty cool. That was a nice detail.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Claudia Black is like one of the best voice actors in the industry. She needs to be in more stuff.
What a pleasure to see you.
What other stuff have they been in?
Did you play? She's Chloe in Uncharted.
I thought she could help.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She's in a lot of stuff.
When Varric and I were part of it, she knew more about ancient magic than anyone except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now.
Yeah, it's weird now that you said that. I can't hear it, but I can hear like Chloe's voice.
Yep.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Well, I'm glad you don't love the Morrison redesign out, because that's Morrigan, Grunger.
Oh, get fucked, baby.
All this horror because a bunch of power-hungry gods want even more power.
When have the powerful among us ever done otherwise?
So how do we stop them?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in here
I should
now.
probably change my
Well,
my armor so that I'm
was
not
it the
bloodied in
lighthouse?
every
Yes,
conversation
the
I have.
legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes.
Bratos is like, yeah, make an entire video about what makes breaking boxes satisfying. Like, I love getting that granular, but it's how we frame the video to be appealing to
The only
audience.
the only
It's difficult.
All the magic is different
the only game
now.
that does it right is Half-Life Alyx.
Gods are back.
True,
Our gods.
agreed.
And they're killing people
God,
and
man, that
blinding
game's
the world.
great.
How do
Stop
we
making
stand
me
up
want
against
VR,
that?
Nick. Man.
Never.
So good.
we don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because
Humane
if we
Shield
don't,
donated $5. Says Nick, when can I expect to see a? I think you meant Gothic series playthrough.
you'll find the dagger.
I say because I may be the only one that wants to see Second Wind Group play them.
Let's get to work.
Oh
Played
man.
'em.
Yeah, Piranha Bite? No,
Prepare
Piranha.
yourselves well and have a
Well, they're
care
closed
in
now.
your choices. These are the times in which legends are born.
I don't know if I'll,
or
I don't know if I'll go
slain.
back and play the original
In this
Gothic, but
I shall
the
render
Gothic remake I
whatever
want to play.
assistance I am able.
That one's coming soon, and it's
Let's
looking
move.
good in previews.
Did the quest, Nick. Congratulations.
It's 2:20. So we'll see where I go to next and call it quits or not. It's like a spiritual Gothic game released recently. That's ringing a bell. But I don't remember. I did want to play their other games.
It's gotta be done.
Oh man, there's sci-fi fantasy mix one. X something. I'm blanking on it right this second.
Nick Knoll gives $5. Thank you so much, bud.
I should
Says,
have taken
Jermaine,
the
did you ever
shot.
play Universal
That would've made things
Paperclips?
worse.
Would love to hear a
You
game
know
dev's
that.
take on it. Universal
All you
Paperclips?
have are
No, I
guesses.
haven't. Let me.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts.
me look it up.
Of course, that's all I have.
I should have.
Oh,
taken the
Drova.
shot.
Yeah. I haven't played it. I've seen it. It looks really good, actually. I do. We need to pick a copy. We need to get a copy of that.
You didn't take the shot.
Universal
I
Paperclips? No,
destroyed
I've
the
never.
statue. Who do you
never
wanna
played
blame
this.
for the outcome?
Elix,
We all
yes,
did
Elix
what
1
we
and 2.
thought was best in the moment.
And look where it got us. Tried to
But
stop
just
the
like my
world from being
FPS
swallowed
games,
by
I'm
chaos, and now it
quite
might be swallowed
particular
by
about
chaos
the
anyway.
type of action combat
Elven
games I
gods
like,
escaped from their
including
prison.
in
Solus is
RPGs,
in your
and
head, and we're scrambling to
Elix's
figure out what
combat
to
leaves
do.
any of their games leave a lot to be desired in
That
combat.
knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still
Nick,
standing.
no, I
The
haven't
fight's
played that
not
one,
over.
but it does look
You know,
weird
I like
and
that
interesting,
about
so
this.
I'll
You don't stop
definitely add it
fighting,
to the list. Thank you for the
push
suggestion.
answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus' dagger. It'll be a start.
Delphin de Zeta says it's been 2 hours and I haven't seen anything to complain about in this game. Yeah, me neither, really. It's
Yeah, the criticisms I've had have been very, very small. This experience has sold me more on the game than it has pushed me away, and I was coming in relatively negative from the trailers I'd seen. So yeah, hopefully that's done something similar for our viewers.
yeah, I think they
Old.
marketing was a little bit weird on this one. I think they didn't really show a lot of the gameplay outside of that opening segment.
I think they should have, because that's what sold it for me.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took
That was a
the
cool
dagger?
looking Darkspawn.
Only one way to find out.
Here's your favorite animation. Scaled down boil.
Look, there it goes. Big darkspawn coming right at us.
Hello. You got big axe.
You got the big ass. So one of the things that is a good recommendation on whether Nick is enjoying this game or not is the fact we're still streaming.
Well, I did say we were gonna stream a little bit longer because we got all those technical issues for like the
Oh
first
yeah,
10
yeah,
minutes.
yeah, for sure.
But yes, I definitely like the game. It's what I wanted it to be. I'm part of me is like, man, I wish it was open world because like look how freaking pretty it is. But also like, I'll be glad if it's 90% story focused with a little bit of
Yeah, and also if it was an actual open world, it probably couldn't be that pretty if you could actually go over and explore it because of scale and you know, effects and stuff like that.
Good work. Let's keep on the
Oh
trail.
yeah, he lasered that door. How much control do you have over your companions?
such as.
Just like, but can you choose who they're attacking? Can you choose what abilities they're using, their focuses?
Yeah, you can change. You can do all their abilities. I don't know if you have direct control over how much who they attack.
Solus' dagger is special.
Yeah.
They might have been brought to it.
Foxy Wolf says, you say that, JM8, but Elden Ring managed it in reference to the environments. I agree. But Elden Ring also has a different focus in the sense of its narrative is not on the scale of what this is trying to do. This has a different focus. So it is possible to do, but not with the same kind of delivery. Do I prefer Elden Ring's focus? Yes. You know, that's just me. Some people prefer more linear narrative-based stuff. Something in the gaming sphere for everyone.
Perform takedowns. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. All right. Ooh, that was a cool move. Oh yeah, I haven't even tried my new ability that I have yet. Let's try that. Let's do a little blade tornado. purple meter above is a stagger meter.
Nice.
Now, murdered him. Whoop.
Damn, that's fucking sick.
Did you find
Oh, it blew him in half.
Darkspawn took it. Let's keep moving.
Like, that animation just looked cool. Like, had a really nice game feel. Jewel Roasters are going to start this game later as a mage. Yeah, I'd love to see what the mage gameplay looked like. I played a battle mage in Inquisition. It was great fun.
Water. Good looking water.
Atta.
Bad looking texture. I can see the split.
You tell him, Nick. You tell him.
I'm gonna nitpick everything.
Oh my god, watch out for the comments.
Over there, a dagger thief.
No ray tracing reflections on the water, Evil Engine. I agree. There was also it did just look like a panning texture. I give that water like a 6 out of 10, honestly.
Okay. I give that water texture a 6 out of 10.
Quick, I'll make a 20-minute video on water.
Somebody will.
Water stims.
You know somebody will.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So why not you?
Exactly right.
And there's probably another one.
Did this one thing ruin Dragon Age Veilguard? And it's just a half-an-hour video of me talking about that one water texture.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Exactly, Miss Harmony. Oh, we made it through the bull bag wall. You got a common saber, mate.
Heck yeah. I like that.
What does it look like?
I like that little quality of life feature too. Where if you get a new piece of gear, you just click select and it takes you right to it. Hey, quiet.
Arthur says, why does this game look like a mobile game to me? What fucking mobile games are you playing?
What mobile
What's
game are
the
you
fuck?
playing that this looks like a mobile
Get... Hey, is that satire, mate? Because if not, look at yourself in the mirror. And then please take a screenshot of the mobile games you're playing.
Roasted.
I understand some of the criticisms of the game's art style. I've been droning about them in this stream, but my god, does this not look like a fucking mobile game? Oh, you mean in the sense of the HUD? I guess because they look like buttons you could click with your fingers?
Yeah, well, it's an RPG with a bunch of different buttons you need to press. I don't really... You can turn off the HUD if you really don't like it.
Oh my god. HUDless gameplay. Sign me up.
Oh, I didn't know you had a limited amount of arrows.
Oh, do you like collect more from peeps?
You must.
I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Oh, they recharge. They at the bottom. They're recharging.
Oh. Man,
you know,
those
I wish
self-recharging. I wish when you spent money, it just did that.
I mean, working does do that, Nick.
Yeah, but like,
you wish money just came back to you every time you spent it, so
Yeah.
you just had infinite money. So you're saying
I wanna be a
infinite
billionaire.
money would be cool. Yeah. I agree.
So
Infinite money
that's
would be
what they
pretty
do.
sick.
They just spend money, and then their investments replenish it immediately.
Arthur says, "How are you guys liking the game so far?" Nick, give us your 2 cents. What's your final thoughts after this 2.5 hours of the game?
I am enjoying it, and I want to play more. The combat was the thing that I was very unsure about, because I think BioWare's always been a little bit hit or miss on combat in their games, but this has hit all the right notes for me. It feels like really weighty. I'm glad like they took a lot of inspiration from more modern games with the stagger bar and also the riposte system and everything. So you feel like you have a lot of control. It's definitely like a full-on action game now. So if you wanted a more tactical thing like what you got in Inquisition, that doesn't really exist anymore. I mean, you can still pause things. Like when you hold RB, you get this, and then I can change my target. So I mean, there is still some of that tactical pause, but it's definitely like, ooh, ouch.
That looked good until the kick at the end, and it didn't really make much sense. But
we need some gore.
Yeah, lop that dude's head off.
I'm interested to see how the warrior feels, because this, the rogue is very light and nimble, and the warrior is going to be more of a tank.
Big meaty swings.
But even the rogue feels like a heavy badass. I wonder if I doubt it changes anything, but if I wasn't playing Qunari and I was playing like a human or whatever, I wonder if it would feel different. It's another thing I'd be interested in testing.
Sussy Guru 2000 gives €10, thank you, and says it would be great if you could just go outside, kill a random animal, and it burst open to shower you with gold coins and loot. I guess that's what delivery drones will be. Banter. You shoot down a delivery drone.
Shoot down an Amazon drone. What's in this today? You do have to wonder, like, if they are going to use more drones for delivery. Are they going to stop people from just stopping the drone?
Maybe they're followed by police drones. Like, you have the wombo combo it.
Maybe the drone will have to be like R2D2. When you come too close to it, it just comes out and zaps you.
Yeah. Haggard, I'm going to read your message here, just because I think it's a really creative way of critiquing something. The rest of the game looks great and fun, but the UI is a bit incomprehensible and Egyptian. What a fucking way of critiquing a UI, saying it looks Egyptian. As in, like, what are they fucking called again? Something glyphs? I can't remember.
Glyphs?
I was gonna say like hydroglyphs. That's not what it is. Pyroglyphs.
Hieroglyphs.
Yeah. Not hydroglyphs. They're not made of fucking water.
I thought you said pyroglyphs.
Pyroglyphs. That's even cool. Hieroglyphs. Pyroglyphs. How can you do earth and air? Aeroglyphs and fucking muddy glyphs. There we go. They all sound the same, right, guys? Lithoglyph, geoglyphs, yeah. Geoglyphs probably the best one. Terraglyphs, that's also pretty fucking metal.
It's too many glyphs.
Thought Takes is saying, oh, it could be in the same way if it's all Greek to me. Yeah, no, like I dig the criticism. I just think it's a very creative way of saying it, right?
Ouch.
Well, you're dead.
This is the eternal hymn.
That is.
And the proclamation.
Oh my, what?
We are
What?
Harding!
I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Oh my god, I've become a something.
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Primers and detonators.
I'm starting to feel like I am trapped in a Dragon Age Veilguard stream the rest of my life.
No, we're gonna finish this and then we'll get out of here.
Well, because like I'm trying to think of a natural place where it's like, oh yeah, it's come to an end.
I thought
And
it
we
was gonna
had
be right
that.
there.
we had that, and it's I think it's gonna keep going because they keep bringing on gameplay. I mean, I'm not complaining.
I need to heal.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So it has that kick at the end. Is.
That's a cool enemy. He literally. See
The
ya.
mission ends after this fight, apparently. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured as much.
Yeah, it seems like it's coming to a climax.
They're coming from the right.
The combat does look like it feels good. I'm not touching it, but
Man, he pulls those spikes out of his back. Oh,
are you able to
deflected that
push the enemies off? Yeah. Doesn't seem like you can.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things in Baldur's Gate 3 was just like finding ways to push enemies off of ledges and shit.
Okay, so
good.
you can target specific enemies with them.
Cool.
And then detonates sundered.
Can push enemies off, he's just big. Alright, he's a big boy. Oh, is it like a special skinny one?
The boss.
Oh yeah. Sneaky boy. Sick.
Okay. Where'd he go?
You killing that dude before he's got a chance to get a spike. Slice him up.
That dodge and shooting the arrows is so cool.
It's cool. And like you have to press the arrow and the dodge button at the same time, right?
Oh, I'm dying. Got necrosis.
Oh shit.
Haha, I didn't die. Remember, every stream I'm on, Jay, we always finish the boss battle at the end of the stream.
I mean, it worked out well in the end.
Yeah.
Stagger is hidden from me.
This is the first time we see the bad guy.
If his dagger's beyond our reach,
Bad guys.
craft another.
She got a lot of arms.
Made of red lyrium.
And a lot of tentacles. I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad you're focusing on the arms.
All right. And that is where we will stop Dragon Age today. I'm gonna pause it right there. Not gonna go a second further. You have to play the game yourself to see more. What? Oh.
What?
Oh, you were doing something weird with
That
your
was
hand.
that was to the fucking. It was to them saying you're not seeing any more. You've got to play more.
I thought you were saying
Fucking hell,
timeout.
No, I was. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking tell you timeout by looking into the camera and expecting you to see it.
I wasn't expecting you to look at me.
Fuck.
All right. I don't think there's any other streams today. I think we're done for today.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, you and Jess are doing
Curio
Obscure?
Me and Jesse are doing
Jesse.
Curio Obscurio. Yeah,
Cool.
we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Obscure. Yes.
And then the Hot Monday Energy crew will be back on Monday with me included. And we're going to be playing Dark Hours, a new horror heist game. So stick around for that. Anything else to plug, Jay, before we get out of here?
No, all good. Might be doing some fun Twitch stuff in the future. So, you know.
Yeah, go follow us on Twitch if you aren't following there yet.
Yeah. Get your notifications. And also in the Discord, there'll be, you know, you can get notifications set up there. So if any of us from the extended Second Wind family go live on Twitch, you'll be able to see us streaming on our personal channels as well. So, you know, stick around for that.
All right. And I'll have a new episode of Unpacked up on Tuesday. And, of course, don't forget Side Quest tomorrow and Yahtzee Tries on Sunday.
I'm in Side Quest, so go watch that shit.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks
hang
everybody
out
for
with
hanging
Susan.
out. And we'll see you all back here tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.